Hey guys, Dragon here, and happy Halloween! I'm recording this well before Halloween, but this should be going out next Saturday, so, I can say happy Halloween now, right? Right. I thought I'd do something fun and special for Halloween, since I haven't, posted any Halloween content in the past, couple years, I feel like. Oh wait, no, that's not true, I did post something last year. Anyways, this is more relevant now. I decided to make some costumes for my alien kids because they deserve all my love and attention. So what you're seeing here is just me messing around with some different costume ideas for Luke. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, he is the protagonist of my alien character storyline. I didn't really know what to go with for him. I started with a sheet ghost because I thought that'd be cute, but I really wanted more of him to be present, so I looked up some Halloween costume designs, and I found a kid with a cardboard, typical UFO looking thing, and I really liked that, so I tried that out on him. I was having just kind of a rough time with concept sketches. I wasn't really feeling it. I haven't been feeling my art very much lately. Even though it all looks fine, I've been frustrated. I won't get into the details of my art block, art frustration, at the moment, I guess. Then I kind of jump back and forth between doing concept work for Zenom's costume and Hexley's costumes. I was just having such a hard time, and then I started thinking, okay, well maybe I'll try one celestial themed costume, one pop culture costume, and one traditional Halloween costume. So I started putting Zenom in a costume of just Rinsler from Tron because I like Tron. I like Tron a lot. It's a very artsy movie. I could talk about that a lot, but I won't get into that. And so because I was having so much trouble with just doing concept work beforehand, I just was okay, I'm just gonna jump right into doing a whole lineup with costumes, and I decided to just stick with the celestial object kind of theme because I needed a theme because I wasn't getting anywhere beforehand. So I started just sketching everybody out with details of their costumes and stuff. And like I mentioned before, I've been having art frustration, art block, just even though the things that I've been drawing recently have all been good, I've just not been feeling great about it. I just feel like I could be doing better. And at this point, after I'd done this whole sketch lineup, I was starting to feel just a lot better about my art and stuff. I don't know. I've also just I feel like I've been comparing myself to other people too much, just even subconsciously. It just has such a negative effect on me. Comparing myself to other people's art, I should specify. I felt the way that I do line work, the way that I stylize things, the way that I do character design, it just isn't as quality as how other people do it, how other people approach those things, and that definitely brings me down, and I know that I shouldn't be doing that, so that's on me. But this time it felt like I couldn't really control that. It's just kind of where I am with my art right now. And I know eventually I'm going to get out of this. I've fought off this kind of frustration and just feeling of general inadequacy before, so I know that I'm going to get out of it eventually. It's just always difficult to deal with in the moment. But I feel like I was getting there with these. I felt like my character design and just my costume design in general was pretty good with these, and it just lifted my spirits a lot, especially with Luke's costume. I really just love how I ended up designing that. Now I realize these aren't very spooky designs at all. Sorry about that. But, non-spooky costumes are also great, and this way no one gets scared. And it's just a real creative kind of Halloween on this channel. So I hope you guys are cool with that. I mean, I really enjoyed throwing this together, literally all in one day, because I know I'm not going to have time during the week to work on this because I'm going to be working on homework, because I have a lot of homework. But now I suppose I shall talk about the characters and their costumes. So the first character that is in the lineup is Luke, my main character, my wonderful boyo whom I love very much. And I made him the sun, just because he is generally just a ray of sunshine. So it seemed to fit his character pretty well. Then the second person in the lineup is Zenom, or technically it's Luke's dog Perry, but I'll come back to Perry. So Zenom, I decided to make them a black hole, and I literally just made their regular design darker. I didn't know what else to do for them. I mean, can't change up their costume or their outfit too much. They're definitely the one in the group who wouldn't be interested in dressing up for Halloween. So I just decided to keep it simple for them, because I still wanted to make some spooky altercations. And Zenom's being a black hole for Halloween is definitely the scariest one out of this group, I think. And then the third in the lineup is Hexley, and I made them an asteroid belt because they're actually from an asteroid belt. They don't have a home world, they have a home asteroid belt, because they literally are from an asteroid belt. I don't know what else to say about that. That's just the fun fact of the day about Hexley. And then fourth in the lineup is Alex, and I decided to make them Galaxy. Although it's very hard to tell, that's what I made them. So just take my word for it. And then fifth in the lineup, which I changed from the original sketch, I made Yoiki. And I decided to make them a moon, because I just needed to make someone a moon. It could have been anyone, it just ended up working out to be them. So I decided that everyone else fit as these other things better. And I really like the design that I came up with for Yoiki. It's very, very cute, very flowy, got some good dress action, which I don't get to draw a lot of feminine clothing with this cast of characters because they're all very masculine. But yeah, Yoiki uses she, her and he, him pronouns. If I use they, them before, it's because I still get confused because their pronouns used to be they, them. Sorry about that. I keep changing my characters and I can't keep up with the new information. Okay, and lastly, the last person in the lineup is Scratch Click, and I just decided to make them a planet because that was the last thing we needed in this group, and this is not a planet that exists at all. I decided to make their costume the planet Malrina, which is the main important planet that is a part of their storyline and the planet that they spend the most time on. So it's a very pretty planet. I've designed it nicely. There's a lot of bioluminescent plants and animals, and it's just very pretty there. And they have a double ring system, so it's just a very cool planet. I've always wished Earth had rings. How cool would that be? I would love that. But alas, I will have to leave it in my own imagination and put it in my own stories, because that's about all that I can do for that. So normally I try to clean up my line work so that I can just use the selection tool and the fill bucket tool to save myself some time, energy, and from having pain in my hands, because coloring things in by hand often leads to wrist pain. Woo! But for this one I was too lazy to fix the line art, so I just colored it all in by hand. And I'm very happy with the color palettes that I came up with, and I feel like I did a good job with the background too. You will see eventually, the colors end up being very nice. They're nice now, but they get better. I promise. The background gets pinker, and it looks so pretty. Oh my god, wait, I forgot to talk about Perry. Sorry about that. She is Luke's little alien doggo. She can sometimes have wings, and she can fly. Sometimes. She doesn't do it all the time. But, she's mostly made of water and hydrogen, so she just kind of floats a lot. She's very cute. I designed her back in 8th grade for a science project, and then I just kind of shoved her into the storyline, and now she's here. And she's adorable. I love her. But now back to the actual art. I poured my heart and soul into, like, finishing this art. Like, I did some, like, painting touch-ups with this, which takes a lot out of me, and it ended up looking very nice, and it was tiring. How many times can I say it was tiring? A lot. I can say it a lot. But it was worth it, because they ended up looking very nice. And I finally have something good to post on the internet for once. That's not true. I have good things to post other times, but I don't know. Sometimes it can take a while between good posts for me to actually produce another good post. I shouldn't be talking about this. On another note, I hope you guys enjoy that this is a longer video than usual. I didn't want to have to condense it down any more than I already did. I was recording for a long time, so I didn't want to make it too fast. You gotta be able to appreciate the details, you know? I think that's about all that I have to talk about for this extra special Halloween video for you all. If you have any questions about my process for painting digitally or any questions about the characters, please feel free to ask in the comments. I love talking about my characters. I don't get to do it enough because I lack people in my life who I can talk to them about. But yeah, happy Halloween. I hope you guys stay safe. Don't go out and catch COVID. Please stay inside and have like a spooky movie marathon with your family or something. Family, friends, whoever you feel like hanging out with. It'll be very fun. Yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Stay safe and healthy and eat lots of candy. I realize those two things are contradictory, but we're gonna look past that. Enjoy the rest of the speed paint, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!